Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to this week's Wi-Fi Wednesday. My name is Kevin Z, founder and CEO of My Wi-Fi Networks, and we meet here on Facebook Live each and every week. I know that I've been mentioning for quite some time that we're going to move to Zoom, and we are almost there. I'm going to get that actually set up later today and send those invites to you because I just really want to encourage a lot of engagement in these calls. I think having some topics in advance from you guys would really help. Because usually I'm coming, we don't always have a new feature every single week. So, most cases we do, which is awesome, but sometimes we, obviously have some housekeeping to do and do some other stuff. So please let me know if there's any topics you want me to cover on these calls. Please vote for them. You can just comment right below in this group. And I am going to be using some of the topics from our feedback section to get more into organized training, which I think will probably fall outside of the Wi-Fi Wednesday scheduled event. It'll be more of a personalized invite. So as well, if you do want an invitation to that private training that I'm going to be offering for paid partners, please comment on the Facebook link below, just below this Facebook Live post, and just be like, I'm interested or I'm in, and I'll be sure to invite you to those private training groups. So just to recap what's new in the platform, we've added Twilio MMS. This not just now, obviously probably about over a month ago now, but you can now send picture messages, video messages, and audio messages to people on their cell phones, and it breaks the clutter. It's not an email, it's a text message with an attachment, and it shows up really beautifully on your phone. So I highly recommend, if you haven't already, give that a test drive. You can do that now. Trigger it to yourself using our automation testing, and you can also now do broadcasts. So if you wanted to select a group of users, ideally they've already connected with Twilio, so you're sending only to valid cell phone numbers, and I highly recommend that as well. Twilio will flag you if you try to send a whole bunch of messages to people that have just given you a number and you're not sure if it's a cell phone number or not. Get a lot of fails. I mean, they don't hate you, but they don't like you either. So it's just usually best to use Twilio and broadcast that out to users that have connected through Twilio. So it's a valid SMS number. You'll get awesome deliverability, almost 100% in fact, because we know it's valid. So we know they've logged in, so it works. So it's like really 100% deliverability on your MMS messages. You can do that in real time, so you don't have to do it on an automation per se. You can segment down and say, I want to send a text message or picture message right now to 351 people that connected in the last month at my location. Click send, and within a few seconds, they'll start going out, and all your clients or all your guests will get relevant, timely messages, which is really huge. And one thing that I want to make sure that you guys pick up on is that if you're on our agency plan or higher, you have sub-user access, so your clients can log in themselves and manage their own stuff. That being said, they can also send their own broadcasts. So it's another thing that you can sell your clients by saying, hey, why don't you pay me a little bit more per month, and I'll give you access to send up to this many thousand emails or SMS messages per month, and you can send it yourself whenever you're, have a downtime, or you're, let's say, Thursday afternoon, not so busy. You can open up, log into my dashboard, or your dashboard, obviously, you tell them, and select a filtered list of who you want to send a SMS message to. Do that, upload your image or whatever your promotional image is. Let's say it's a club event or whatever. You already have your creative done in most cases for a poster. Just include that same JPEG or PNG file and blast it to everybody that's connected or been to your location before. So that's a huge thing that not only you guys can sell direct, you can also sell access for your clients to manage this themselves, more of the DIY approach. And that's all the stuff I'll be training on in some of the private training that's going to be coming up. So if you're interested in getting a free invite to that, just comment below and say, I want in on the training. We also added a new logo generator. So this is when you're creating a new campaign. Previously, we had the Facebook scrape, which was great, but also not so great because the layout wasn't ideal, and I don't feel that it was actually simple enough for a login page. Not to mention Facebook is changing a lot of the rules, so it's just better that we created another option, which is adding a domain name or searching or adding a campaign by domain name. So right now, default, if you enter a Google address, we'll take the domain name if they have their domain set on Google, which in most cases they do. At least those are the clients you should be talking to, the ones that have their stuff together already and they're more interested. Likely they have an agency helping them already. Maybe you're already helping them do that. So at the end of the day, those are the clients you wanna be working with, the ones that are ready to spend money with you. So once you have that, they ideally have a website already. You type in their website domain or look it up on Google, and that'll auto-populate their title, the logo, and we're soon going to be adding some color and font options as well. So it'll match their brand right away. So if you're creating some demos or things like that, it works really, really well, especially if you're getting set up. It helps your design team or yourself, actually go in and set up the campaign for the client in the first place. We also have some new subscription plans for those that missed it last week. We have added a new option here, or added some other options available for those that want to grow their business. Some of you guys are on the standard plan, which was previously the Connect plan. So it's $49 per month, 100% white label, gives you the analytics and the editor, the ability to create your own splash pages, collect data, but you can't automate the data. So you can have up to 5 locations, 25 access points with that. This is the new plan that we added called the Professional plan. It's somewhere in the middle of this was, and we got a lot of requests about having something in the middle that had automations, had our new broadcast functionality, and also included presence analytics. For $179, you get 10 locations and manage up to 50 access points. And then our agency plan, which is the standard, the former Automate plan, just a name change, now called the agency plan. For $299 a month, you get the client manager, so this is the sub-user access. You get the scheduled reports, so these are the advanced reports that you can set in advance to send to a client or any email address or anywhere, anybody you want. Show the last 30 days of activity every Friday, send them a report that shows exactly this presence data and hide this data. You can really get custom, put your own logo on it, automatically send those reports whenever you want, scheduled in advance. This is great if you want to make more monthly revenue. You can charge for reports, and it takes you a second to set it up, and you can charge your client every month to receive that report. And the built-in ad server, the ability to run your own Wi-Fi ad network or set up a network of hotspots, and then charge advertisers to run ads on those placements. This comes with the 20 locations and 100 access points total. And our partner plan, formerly our scale plan, gives you the access to multiple accounts, priority support, and our developer API, the ability for you to handle a whole bunch of stuff by yourself, or redevelop sections of the platform if you'd like. We're not basing this on locations, so you get unlimited locations with this plan, but it's all based on access points. So you commit to the $8.99 per month, you have up to 250 access points, and then additional access points are $3 per month on the overage. If you go over your location limit on any of the above plans, it's $10 per month per location to add on to any of these 3 plans here. Oops, sorry about that. So any of these plans you can add on for $10 per location per month, and then the scale plan is more of like the larger scale stadiums, shopping malls, or just hundreds of locations kind of plan. So depending on where you're at, this should fit you quite well. Please let me know if you have any feedback about these plans. Feel free to comment on Facebook or send me a personal message if it's about your account specifically. Feel free to message us on Intercom. So right on by Intercom, I mean the chat right over here. So you can go right here in our chat bubble and just say, hey, I got a question, new conversation, got a question about my plan. Please help me. And just let us know, because we're happy to help you and make sure that you're on the right plan moving forward. So if you guys have any other questions at all about setup, about how to use the system, about any of that stuff, please chat with our support team. To be clear, our chat support and our online support is really about platform support. And then our Facebook group is really for sales and marketing related questions. So please, that's like a hard divide that we make. If you have any questions about your personal account, about setting up the platform, about your custom domains, about Facebook app, anything like that, specific to your account or campaigns, chat with our support team. We're here to help you. We actually have a lot of articles that likely already answer your question. So make sure you first go through our support desk. If you don't find the answer there, you can chat with our support team. We'd be happy to help you. And if it's anything that's sales or marketing related, please post it in the Facebook group, because I think benefits everybody. So always keep that in mind. If you think the question is going to benefit everybody and it's about sales and marketing, post it in the Facebook group. The more the better for engagement there. But if it's specific to your account, if it's like, hey, I'm a little confused, I don't know how to do this, but it's well documented and it's likely something that's specific to your case, then chat with the support, because we are here to help you. All right, so I'm going to keep this week short and sweet. If you guys have any questions, please let me know. And again, a reminder, if you want an invite to the private training that's going to be coming up, and just to show you the kind of topics I'm going to be covering on that. And again, if you guys want anything to be added to these agendas, go to feedback.mywifi.io. If you want to vote on some platform features, this shows what we're currently working on. So we actually have a ManyChat integration ready, but there's some limitations to their API that we're working with. So that should be ready shortly. We're going to be also launching an Integromat integration very shortly. Not only having our own Integromat app, but the ability for you to have your own white-labeled Integromat app on certain price plans. So that is really, really awesome. All these other things we are working on right now, and we're going to be taking a whole bunch of stuff from the plan section or from the general platform features list, and then promoting them to in progress, again, based on a whole bunch of things. But please vote there, because we want your voice heard so that we can prioritize the right things. But specific to the features that we are working on, or sorry, the training that we're going to be handling, it's inside a section here called Wi-Fi Marketing Academy. So if you go here, this is really by order of votes. This is the list of things I'm going to be talking about. So the reason we're prioritizing the ManyChat API integration is because the first thing I'm going to be training everyone on is how to integrate Wi-Fi marketing and messenger chatbots. I'm also going to be talking about how to set up your own Wi-Fi ad network, strategies for restaurants, the ones I'm going to be covering a little bit of the stuff that's already in our academy, but adding some more stuff about how to sell to restaurants, how to install this at larger venues such as hotel chains or multi-location installs. Strategies for hotels, probably going to merge these two. Automation training, and like I said, we've waited quite a bit to do the automation training because we now have automation testing, which is really critical to you fully understanding how this all works and being able to demo this for your clients. Also adding our broadcast functionality really helps as far as being able to sell and the different kind of strategies and campaigns you can run. Going to go into some retargeting strategies on Facebook, some pricing strategies that really, with the new features, you can really raise your prices across the board because there's so many more things now you can sell your clients. Zapier Advanced Training. This will go hand in hand with some new Zapier updates we're making very shortly. How to hire and train sales reps following the scripts that we have inside our members area. How to take that and turn that into sales, essentially, giving them to people, selling them to local business, or ideally partnering with other agencies that already have clients so that you can sell the solution directly with the sales force already out there. Wi-Fi install checklist. We already have this done, but I'll do some training and walk you through that actual checklist. How to set up some cloud controllers, how to integrate with Meraki and Unify and some of the other cloud tracks through Datto or OpenMesh. Wi-Fi Marketing 101. A lot of this is already covered in the Academy, but I'll go through some requests that are in here. So each one of these topics, in fact, have a thread where you can go through and vote on specifics. So here I believe we already covered that. I might mark that as already done. But anyways, go through this list and see if there's anything that is here. Feel free to put specifics within the topic of stuff you want me to cover. If it's not here, please add it to this list because this is what I'm going to be going through on some private training very shortly. And please, like I said, comment on this group and I'll make sure that you guys get the invite to all that likely in the next few days. All right, again, if you guys have any questions, chat with the support. Thank you all. Talk to you soon. See you in the Facebook group. Take care.